Hi everyone, this is Cyrus from iPhoneAppsFinder.com, and today I'm reviewing another chess application. This is the second one. It's tChess Pro. Now I got familiar with this app a while ago, and we did a review for it a while ago. It has decent graphics. It's not the cheapest app around, and the reason I actually picked it up at the time was because you could play blindfold matches. So that's a more complicated version of chess that you can't actually see the chess pieces, so you have to do it in your own mind, and that's a little bit more complicated. But let's see what this app does. So I just started up, and it has the now unlike the other one, the chess one. This doesn't seem that I have the ability to drag and drop. I have to tap on the piece that I want to move and then tap where I want it to go. So you can control the option. You can use, for instance, you can define the strength. You can also change the difficulty mode. You can also choose the color that you want. If you want the computer to play white or black, you can do 1 or 2 player games. Now the options are available here at the bottom, so I like that because it actually keeps the screen less busy, and so you can actually focus more on playing and not worrying about what each menu has to offer. Edit position, that's if you've seen a position and you want to analyze it or figure out what's going on, that's where you do it. I don't want to analyze anything, so oops. You can have time control. It's pretty easy to do. You can do the Fisher increment and have all that. You have like 30 moves, and you get 12 seconds per move, and then if you reach like 60 moves, you get like another 10 minutes. So those options are available here. Now, if you've been playing chess, you probably know what I'm talking about. You have these are more. This is more than just saying that you have 30 minutes for a game. This having this custom time mechanism here, the clock version, that you can actually have different settings for the number of moves that you reach. Obviously, you can open game and export your game when you're done, which is really neat, because when I'm done with the game, I'd like to be able to analyze it on my desktop computer. So it's not just about playing it on the iPad, but I also want to learn what mistakes I made. Even though the games that I play are not serious, I want to have that option. It has a database that you can go through and figure out. The level is from 500 to 2500. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but it's pretty strong, the last levels. But I mean, if you go with something really low, for example 500, you can expect the computer to make idiotic moves once in a while. So which is how you win. If the computer makes all the right moves and you're not a grandmaster, you're probably gonna lose most of the time. So let's see what else. Oh, there's actually an open library that you can go through and see different stats, and there's also an ebook called Learn Chess that shows you the basics of the game and rules and tactics and everything else. So this is actually pretty neat. It's demonstrated here, and I wonder if you can actually make it bigger for presentation. But anyway, it is displayed here, and you have the arrows and all that for that demonstration purpose, so you can actually figure out what the author of this book is talking about. So that's pretty neat. So you not only get a chess engine that is pretty decent, you also get a book that you can actually learn something from. That's pretty straightforward. It keeps track of the number of wins and losses that you have, and all other stats. So I used to be able to turn the blindfold version on. I wanted to demonstrate that here because that's pretty neat actually. Not a lot of applications offer that. So let's see where that is exactly. I do like to use dual cores because I want the game to be better. By the way, it also works here, so you don't have to necessarily use that one position. There we go. So once I activate the blindfold mode, I can just see. So now you can actually play, but you don't actually see what's going on. This is very cool, and it can be mind blowing if you've never played the game this way. It actually puts much more pressure on your brain to try to figure out what's going on and remember the moves. So this was tChess Pro. It's available for $7.99 in the App Store. It doesn't have the strongest chess engine. Now, regardless of what the author says at 2500, I still believe that Fritz is probably a little bit stronger than tChess Pro. But the graphics, I like the graphics of tChess better. It doesn't have the drag and drop feature, but it does have board options and the blindfold mode, and it's pretty decent overall for a chess app, especially if you want to learn the game. So we're gonna review more chess apps this week for the rest of the week to wrap up the series and move on to other apps. So thank you very much for watching. You can contact us on iPhoneAppsFinder.com for more reviews. Take care.